He's used to dealing with some terrifying celebrities who could bite anyone's head off, but Emmy award-winning host Tom Bergeron might have bitten off more than he can chew on a soon-to-be-seen Shark Week special. It's called Dancing with Sharks, and if this doesn't make any sense, then why don't we go straight to the source and welcome Tom Bergeron to the show. Good morning, Tom. How you doing?
Good morning, Elliott. I have to tell you, when it was pitched to me initially by Discovery, I shared that same sentiment. This doesn't make any sense. How can people dance with sharks? And then when they described it to me, when I finally said yes, went to the Bahamas, met the shark handlers, met the choreographer, saw what they were doing in the ocean off the coast of Bimini, I became a believer. And I really think it's going to be a very entertaining way to kick off Shark Week this Sunday night at 8.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, there must be some people out there who are still saying, you know, what's happening? Are we dancing with sharks? What's the deal? So this is unprecedented. It's underwater. It's a dance special for Shark Week. Could you expand a little bit more on that and share with our viewers what they can expect to see?
Absolutely. A brilliant underwater dancer and choreographer, Christina Makashenko, 29-year-old Russian underwater dancer, taught these 5 professional shark handlers sort of essentially dance moves. They're very familiar with being underwater with sharks. That's what they do for a living. But they'd never tried to dance with any of them. You're seeing some of the scenes of sharks. These are not our dancing sharks, but Christina got our 5 shark handlers to do actual dance moves with them. Of course, they have to be lured by food, but then on Dancing with the Stars, we have to lure some of those contestants with food as well. So it's not uncommon.
I mean, there are some things to think about. I mean, you mentioned no one's ever thought about dancing with sharks before, and I'm sure there's a good reason for that, but we'll move on quickly from that. So were you a big fan of sharks before the chance to host this special, or was it just the opportunity to head off to the Bahamas for some sun?
Well, that was certainly a great allure. I've dropped into Shark Week as a viewer periodically over the years, but I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to shark knowledge. So one of the things that I got out of this, and I look forward to, I hope, future years when we can take this to other locales, is learning more about sharks, learning what it's like to be a shark handler. You know, I didn't realize there were something like 600 species of sharks, for example. And there's just a lot to learn. Shark Week's great at mixing the entertainment with the education as well. It's sort of like giving you your vegetables in a dessert.
That's true. Sharks like both things, and you just kind of alluded to it. It's been popular for years now. 25 million people tuned in to watch Shark Week alone last year. Why do you think it continues to be so successful?
Well, it's sharks. I mean, they are fascinating creatures, aren't they? They speak to so much of, I think, both of our fascination and our fear. And they're tantalizing in that way. The one thing that the shark handlers tried to impress on me was that the image we have of sharks, based on, the movie Jaws from 50 years ago, is a bit overblown. That they're in the water with sharks all the time, and they have all of their original limbs. So no artificial additions.
Well, that's good.
So yeah, that was one of the key takeaways for me, that maybe they're fascinating, but not quite as terrifying as I thought.
Yeah, you just mentioned Jaws. I feel like you might have seen my script, Tom, or you're just, so expert at your craft that you're leading me into it. We are celebrating 50 years of the movie. Do you have any fond memories of that film, or have your views about sharks and the movie itself changed after your experience on this show?
Yeah, definitely changed since the experience, because those movies had been my only real experience, apart from seeing occasional shows on Shark Week over the years. And that is the kind of, when I think they named the shark Bruce on Jaws, the mechanical shark that caused them so much trouble.
Named after Steven Spielberg's attorney, I believe, his lawyer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That makes sense. That makes sense. But, that was my only, and of course, that's terrifying. You see that movie and you wonder, should I go into the ocean at all? And it's not quite as scary as that in real life.
Right. What do you hope viewers get out of this special, apart from your penchant for dad jokes and puns?
Yeah, there was one news story that mentioned I was hosting this, and it said hosted by dad joke legend Tom Bergeron, to which I replied, "Oh, now that's sharkasm."
Oh, you see? You see, that's a piece of beauty, Tom. We really appreciate your time, and we're glad to see you have all your limbs intact. Although I can't see your legs
Elliott.
right now. Oh, there they are. To be real. There we go, Tom. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
You bet, Elliott. Thank you.
A week-long celebration of the ocean's most fascinating apex predators. Shark Week starts July 20th, which coincidentally is the same night that Dancing with Sharks premieres at 8 p.m. And you can catch Tom Bergeron, dancing divers, as well as more than 20 hours of new specials. And it's all happening on Discovery Channel.